So before this, have you understood this?
Yes, ma'am.
So here it is simple operation. The same thing we are doing with complex array type. So what is happening with my sum? Sum is an scalar value because right hand side I have a reduce function. The syntax of reduce is so reduce will always take two values. One is the previous value or initialized value. And the next one is the value which you are passing. Please understand the basic functionality of reduce, then only you can relate with this complex operation, or otherwise it's very difficult, guys. So that's what I am going with simple example first, then with array of array, then no, we will be applying for wrangling. After object only, we will touch the topic wrangling. So let's assume I am applying this reduce for my array. So initially, my previous value will be empty. My current value will be 1. So both the values are stored. If you have the third parameter, it will store the value in the initial value. I will repeat. So your reduce, whatever the parameter you are passing, you can pass. The body of the reduce callback function is according to your requirement. You can have addition, you can have subtraction. You check with subtraction. And the third parameter, this is optional. And the third parameter is whatever the value you want to assign, where it needs to store. As per the given example, the previous value was 0, -1 index, and the current value will be 1. So for the first time, it will sum up my previous value and current value, 0 plus 1. And the answer will be stored in initial value. That will be passed as a previous value when it executes for the second time. So 0 plus 1, 1. And the current value will be 2. So 1 plus 2. And then 4 plus 3. It will go on. It will keep on going. So for the first time it executes. Again, I'm repeating, it takes two parameters. Previous value and current value. When it executes for the first time, previous value will be the initial value, which was 0. That you have to pass at the last. As per my demo. So I am passing my empty array. So empty array was my previous value, this temp array. I was telling this from the beginning. This temp array is an empty array at initial phase. What will happen at the first time? Let's discuss. You relate the same with this example. Is that clear?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
So it will take these two values and it will do sum up and it will store in the initial value. Initial value was 0. That was my previous value. Then both the values will be added and it will again store in the initial value. That is passed as the previous value. So please work on this simple example, then work on the complex array example. Then you will understand. So as per this addition example, initial value was 0 initially. And then based on the sum up, the value will be stored here. At last, once after traversing with all the value, the sum up value, which is stored in the initial, will be over here. Similarly, as per my demo, yeah, initial array, my temp array will be taking an empty array. Can you relate? So this is my parameter, this is my body, and this is my initial value. What was my initial value? My initial value was temp array, which was an empty array. And the product is nothing but all the 4 products. What was my first product? HP mouse was for the first time. So what it will do? It will check the product name is available in my temp array. Do we have in the temp array?
No, ma'am.
No, you check index function. What this index function is doing?
Return the index of that product.
It returns the index. So text dot index of welcome. It checks welcome is there. If the welcome is there, it returns index. If it is not available, why it is returning -1?
Because it's not available. No.
Welcome is available.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. It's a simple thing. You can crack within a second. Compare this welcome and this welcome.
Capital
Yeah,
W,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Capital
Yes.
W.
So this capital W is not there. Since it is not available, it is returning what?
-1.
-1. So this function will return either -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, whatever. Either it returns 0 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because I have four values, sorry. So if it is not available, it returns -1. If it is -1, what I need to do? I want to add it in my temp array. So HP mouse will be added in my temp array. If the value is available, for example, I am having HP mouse and then it travels to Dell mouse. Dell mouse is available in HP mouse? No, it returns -1. So HP mouse and Dell mouse will be there in my temp array. Is that clear till this point? I am
Yes,
working only on if operation. So when it comes to 504, again Dell mouse. Dell mouse will be compared with all the value in temp array. What was the value? I will be getting 1. My index value will be 1 because already I have two values in my temp array, HP mouse and Dell mouse. And this mouse is available already. So 1, my product Dell mouse is available. If the index is not -1, if it is 0 or if it is 1 or if it is 2, I want to add the product in my respective index. Along with that, I want to increment the count. So it is available in first index. In the first index, I want to add what? Dell mouse, and then I want to increment the array index. Plus 1 will become 2. So by the way, I will be getting HP mouse 1, Dell mouse 3. Initially, it will be temp array empty. Later, it will add HP mouse 1. Later, it will add Dell mouse 1, then Dell mouse 2, then Dell mouse 3, then it stops. Pages, it's clear.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Please work on your data.
Yeah, ma'am.
As I told, you will be feeling little bit complex, difficult, no worries. Practice will make you clear understanding on